please stand for the bride and groom. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. All right, Patrick and Isobelle, welcome to Love Story Chapel. You are here today to be joined in matrimony. Now, that is not a commitment to be taken lightly. It is never ill-advised. You should always enter a marriage discreetly, soberly. Which means you guys are aware you're about to be hitched, correct?
Yes.
All right, that's the Las Vegas question I got to ask. Now, marriage, truly one of the most beautiful things in the world. A couple chooses to participate in. Congratulations to the both of you for coming to that choice today. That being said, as your minister, I'm here to let you know this marriage is definitely a firm foundation for real growth and fulfillment in this life together. I'm also here to let you know this marriage is probably one of the most incredible adventures you could ever get to go on with your best friend. Most importantly, I'm here to let you know that marriage is, it always will be, your responsibility. And that is truly where my job starts. As an officiant, I got to make sure the couple understands what they're getting themselves into. And what this means to you is that from this day forward, you promise to take care of each other, to be there for one another, to love each other. Now, pretty confident you already do that, right? How long y'all been together for?
5 months.
5 months? Then this is perfect for you. Whether you have been together 5 months or 5 years, I will give you the same advice. As wonderful and fruitful as marriage is going to be for the both of you, it will be a tough job some moments. There will definitely be days where it can feel like a big responsibility, but that's how it's supposed to feel. This is one of the ways marriage kind of keeps you on track throughout your years together by gently reminding you that anything that's worth anything is going to be worth the effort. So always put in that effort. But should you feel that weight, just focus on the fact that there are many responsibilities that you choose throughout your whole life. And out of all of those, this is the one that sits on top of the list because it brings you the most rewards. It offers you the greatest love. When you put the effort into it, it becomes the one with the best ending. So trust me when I tell you this is always worth all your efforts. Now, in a moment, you'll get to recite vows, you'll exchange rings, you'll kiss, then off into the neon sunset you go, officially married. You guys ready for that?
Yes.
Indeed, everybody else here ready for that?
Yes.
All right, we're all in. Let it ride. Now, vows are a declaration of love. It's like a verbal promise of the heart. We use rings to seal the promise. You have rings to use today?
Yes.
All right, let's get those rings out. I'm holding flowers. She's going to hold your ring. You'll hold her ring. Now, these are your symbols. Symbols of your love. You put it right on the table right there. Symbols of your love, symbols of your marriage, symbols of this commitment. It's your wedding ring. And if it's on your hand, they understand. People will recognize that. That's not why it's there. You see that ring you hold really wasn't created to communicate to anybody else but you. It is specifically there to remind you about who you love, to remind you about who you married, to remind you about this very moment. But the best part about that ring is that it's easy enough to be with you to remind you every day. So let it do the job it's meant for. And anytime you see that ring on your hand, allow it to bring you back to the spot, back to your words. Now, Patrick,
yes.
Do you take Isobelle to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day on, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, and cherish her as long as you both shall live?
Yes, I do.
The pondering thought. Place that ring on her left hand, if you would. Look at her as you do and say, with this ring, I choose you.
I choose you.
With equal love.
With equal love.
As a mirror. For your true self.
For your true self.
I give you all my love.
I give you all my love.
And devotion.
And devotion.
Forever.
Forever.
And ever. And ever. 2 evers are always better than 1, Patrick. Don't forget about that. Give that ring a kiss. Seal with some love for her. Now, Isobelle, do you take Patrick to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day on, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love, honor, and cherish him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Place that ring on his left hand. Look at him and say, with this ring,
I
choose you.
I choose you.
With equal love.
With equal love.
As a mirror.
For
your true self.
For your true self.
I give you all my love.
I give you all my love.
And devotion.
And devotion.
Forever.
Forever.
And ever.
And ever.
I made it even for you. Now, Guys, today we're going to be doing the hand fasting tradition. If you would, each of you are going to grab one of those cords. Now, what I'd like you to do is kind of shake hands with the hand that you just put rings on, your left hands. And then you're going to take that cord. You're going to go ahead and grab your cord there, Isobelle. And you're going to drape it over the top of your hand. Go ahead and look at me now. Right over the middle. You're going to put yours right over the middle as well. Now, the idea behind this is really you're going to tie the knot. This is the oldest of traditions. This is where the term tie the knot comes from. Because back in the day, tying a knot, hold on just a second, he's ready to tie the knot right now. It is of the oldest tradition because back in the day, a knot was very high technology and definitely a sign of permanence. And that's the whole idea. Today, we're going to tie the knot, and the idea is that your marriage will last longer than it would take somebody to untie that knot. So what you're going to do is work together. You're going to tie that knot right underneath that hand. And then you're going to, on the count of 3, pull that tight. And as you do, let go of your hands and pull them out of that. 1, 2, 3. And pull that knot tight. Perfect. Now, that cord is going to go home with you. And when you get back to your house, tack a nail on the wall, let it hang. That way, every time you see it, it's going to bring you back to this moment, back to all your words. You can set it right back on the table. Go ahead and hold hands. Nice and close. Now, from here on out, I hope every day continues to strengthen and deepen the bond you've just formed. And I hope you always keep it full of tenderness and grace, because a connection like yours does deserve all that respect. But the most important thing is to always work hard to meet the promises you made today with the exact same love that brought you together in the first place. And so now, having committed to each other in front of these witnesses with a declaration of vows and an exchange of ring, and with the power vested in me by the state of Nevada, it gives me great pleasure to let you know that March 5th is your new anniversary. Don't forget that, Patrick. I happily pronounce you married, and you may now kiss as husband and wife. Hold that, hold hands in the middle there, and then together you will walk right around this door as husband and wife. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks for giving us.
Why? I didn't get the first 5 minutes or so because I thought it was supposed to last a long time.